Hello, this is Angela with Angela's Busy Bees Garden and Homestead. Guys, I'd like to take you to my backyard container garden and let you see how things are doing. I think the last time I shared this area of my garden with you, things were just getting started. But we've had a lot of very warm weather, and in between that, we've had some rain showers. And so things are really coming along nicely, and I thought I'd take you guys along and share with you how things are coming. So let me take you over to my, what I call my backyard garden, container garden. So guys, I have a lot of things growing in containers in this growing area, and I'm going to start here with my honeydew melon. And as you can see, it's starting to put on some flowers. In this container, I have my Jubilee watermelon. Over in this one is my Sugar Baby watermelon. And I will say, in all of these containers, I started off by putting a layer of wood chips at the bottom, some vegetable and fruit scraps, eggshells, coffee grounds, and then I added some garden soil on top. Over in this one is pumpkin. And as you can see, it's putting on a lot of flowers. Most of them appear to be male flowers so far, so hopefully there'll be some females pretty soon. Over in this area, guys, I have my potatoes. They were flowering a couple of weeks ago. I see now the flowers have all faded away. Over here, I have some peppers. This is my olive tree here. Here I have zucchini. And I have my banana plant here. And this one bears fruit. More zucchini. I see I have a zucchini right there. Another olive tree. Cucumber, tomato, rosemary, another tomato there. Here I have all tomatoes in this area here. Then on this side, I have more peppers. And these last three here are peppers that I'm growing for a neighbor that lives in a condo. So they asked me to grow these, and it's the Carolina Reaper and the Ghost Pepper. And I think one of them is a habanero pepper. But the peppers are doing fine. They're growing. They're starting to put on fruit. On top of this table, this is where I'm getting ready to plant my sweet potatoes. And as you can see, I've got a lot of slips and more slips here. And this is what I first started off with, so I can peel off some more of these and place them in water like I've done with these here. And I'm keeping them in water. More peppers here. And a lot of these tomatoes and peppers are seeds that I received from At Home with Cherie. So I've got a lot of things growing in this area that I have not grown before. And this one, this looks like a tomato, and this looks like a weed. So I may pull this out. But this is a tomato, and I'm going to move it because I just realized that it's a tomato. I thought it was a pepper, probably because of this. So I'll move it. But this is my squash. And as you can see, I see some squash coming on. As you can see there. In this barrel here, I have tomatoes and peppers. And I've started staking a lot of these. I still have a little more to do. This is a calamondin. Of course, these are potatoes. But what I have laid down basically is two 10 by 25 feet rolls of black plastic. There's one here in which I spread wood chips on top. This one I'm not going to put wood chips on top. If I need to do anything, it'll probably just be cardboard. But I'm hoping that the pumpkin, watermelon, and honeydew melon will just vine all over on this black plastic. And that way, the guys that cuts my grass won't have to worry about, accidentally cutting any of my plants because of it. But then also I want to share with you that there's another area here on the homestead where I plant my sweet potatoes, which is right here. This is where I planted sweet potatoes last year. And it was so much grass and weeds in here that I'm putting down this black plastic. I'm going to allow it to sit for about a week. And then I may decide to just make holes in the plastic and insert my sweet potato slips. And then I'm thinking about also maybe adding some okra in here where they can grow in the ground, because okra really does well in the ground, and the stem of your okra plant will get so large because of it that I'm thinking I may get a better harvest of okra by doing it this way. But the black plastic also will help to keep the soil warm, even in October, because October 15th is usually our first frost. And last year, I think I harvested my sweet potatoes a week or 2 weeks earlier than I had planned because it had gotten so cool. So I'm thinking, for that extra week or extra 2 weeks that I may need, that this black plastic might be the thing that'll help keep the ground moist and warm enough for me to get that extra week or two in for a greater harvest. But this is the area where my sweet potatoes, and I'm contemplating okra as well, will go. And then I also have some more citrus in those pots there in the back. So just wanted to come on and share with you what the backyard container gardening area is looking like. I really wanted to get my sweet potato slips in the ground, but because of the grass and the weeds, and I couldn't get my tiller started, so I resorted to the black plastic, which is delaying me for about another week. But being in Tennessee growing zone 7A, we have until about October 15th, which is our first frost in which, food can grow. So with today being June 6th, I think it's still enough to give my sweet potatoes at least a good 120 days if I give that area another week and then plant in it a little later. So that's all I have for you guys. Just trying to grow as much as I can. Want to be able to have enough food for my family, be able to share. And like I stated, some people are in apartments or condos and may not be able to grow. So whatever I can do to help in that regard, that is a blessing. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you all are safe and well. God bless. Bye-bye.